dressing room, I want to remind you, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. God bless you both. Touch up.
And in this case, the bad boy, but a good guy.
Relax.
All right, so here we go. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. But Manny is 40 years old. And you always wonder if this is going to be the night that he shows his age. We're only in round one. In that heat, Manny kind of collapsed after that. Not collapsed, but just slowed down so much that Jeff was able to both inside and outside the ring. You see him stepping on top of Manny's foot. But that happens. Manny's landing the punch. Broner ducks and gets away. Because the crowd gets so excited anytime Manny does anything, it's going to be hard for the judges to score what Adrian Broner is trying to do. Dave Moretti from Nevada and Glenn Feldman from Connecticut. I always hear those names. Almost got that right hand through to Manny. Thrown to the left of your screen with the fancy trunks. Manny Pacquiao in the black trunks and the shank goes up. Manny. Manny will just box him like this all night. Manny's not landing real powerful shots, but he's landing more shots than Adrian. Even though a lot of them are shoe-shine punches and some of them are boxed and blocked. Manny's last fight was a great uppercut that he landed when he dropped Ugas. Then he caught him again coming in. And that's the problem in the way Manny fights for judges scoring. Adrian got a decent right hand through that time and another left hand that time. Shorten up the stance just a little bit, which usually means he's going to go on the assault. Manny rolling the head around, moving it back and forth. This is real good stuff. It makes it hard for Broner to land. Broner doesn't have that same head movement that Manny Pacquiao has. This is round number 5. I've got a 37 for Broner, 39 for Manny. I gave Broner the last round. Judges could be split on that. Broner is landing more punches now to the chin of Manny than he did in the first couple of rounds, that's for sure. Good body shot by Manny that time with the left hand, and that's his power shot downstairs. Broner missed the left hand and just caught the whiskers of Manny with the right hand. Manny's got the hands up. He jabs out a couple times. So here we go in round 6 here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Manny Pacquiao, the reigning WBA welterweight champion. The champ was Keith Thurman, and then he got injured, and Keith is coming back, and he's been out of action for a while. He's coming back, but Manny is the reigning WBA welterweight champ. The IBF champ, and Sean Porter holds the WBC title. So this is a very good division. And he cooked him pretty good with that shot there. Watch this body work here now. Manny catches him to the area of the spleen, and you know, is he going to slow down any? I thought he slowed down just a bit in the last round, although I thought he won the round. Because Manny's kind of pot-shotting this guy and just catching him with more shots than... Now he's back up on his toes, and so he lets the right hand go. That's the right thing to do. Broner clipped him with a left hook that time. This is what happened when he fought Jeff Horn. There were a lot of very close rounds in the fight. So far, there haven't been that many close rounds except the last one. And this round's fairly close, too. I mean, that's a tough round to score. These rounds are getting a little bit closer now, 5 and 6. Looping left hand scored by Manny Pacquiao. He's on the assault now. He's chasing Broner down. A whole lot more offensive-minded. I mean, that's what Kevin Cunningham wants him to do. But look at Manny. Time he caught him. He's a hard punches, a couple of them. And finally, Adrian has to hang on. Let's watch this. Manny with a straight right hand gets it started. And there's one to the side of the head. now with that one really cuffed hard, and then a whole series of punches to the body and back upstairs. Broner now has to hang on, pushing the head down. Vic tries to get in there. Watch this now. No, that one he did catch him with. You couldn't see it, and he touched him up with that one too. And Broner here now looks like he's in a bit of trouble. He's able to block these. So does Manny come downstairs? No, he comes with that. He hasn't lost any strength, but he certainly felt the power of Manny. Manny's nailing him with shots now. The uppercut. He's on the assault. No punches back from Broner. 27, 26 seconds to go. Expended a lot of energy in that last round. Left cheek of Manny, which is beginning to puff up a little bit. So he's landed that punch quite a few times in the course of the fight. But Manny just seems to be landing so many more punches. But I thought that Manny in his boxing has dominated boxing in the round. In the fight. Manny's best round was the 7th round, where he had a really terrific round. And other than that, the rounds have been a little bit closer, with Manny just eking him out with accumulation of punches. Manny lands that. No real damage done, but you get the idea. And this is how you steal rounds on the judges' scorecards. And now look at this. He pulls his leg, but Russell Moore is right in there. Broner just got to throw more right hands. More right hands. Former heavyweight champ Joe Parker is watching down in New Zealand. Joe, this is what I do when you're fighting. I said, you got to throw more hands. So watch Broner. There's a left hook, hits him, and he goes back on his heels. There he is. Gets clipped again. This becomes another really good round. Look at this. Manny's putting the hurt on him right there in the corner. Look at this. Manny, that one's right on the chin. How he didn't go down is only conditioning. Any other guy would have been dropped with that punch, but Adrian is in such magnificent condition that he was able to actually gobble up. Bam! Right on the chin, and his legs buckled and he's back. But his balance is so good and his conditioning is so terrific that he was able to stay up and not go down. Again, it's conditioning. When you get hit with a shot like that and you don't drop, you got to be in great shape or you're going down. Manny on the assault because of the lack of the right hand. I mean, he's throwing so few right hands. I wonder if he hurt his right hand. Meanwhile, Manny clips him hard with a hooking right hand, and it is a kind of a hooking motion. Ordinarily, you think in terms of a left being a left hook, but not when you're a southpaw fighter. And he's slowed down just a hair now in this round. As I say that, he's back on the assault again. Broner says, no, you're not hurting me. But Broner, you're not hurting him either. Of Manny Pacquiao and the fact that he lives clean and trains so hard. This is a terrific performance for a 40-year-old guy. But then again, you know, he's one of the best fighters of all time. 8th division world champion. A sure first ballot Hall of Fame. Maybe closer than when I have it, but Manny with a soft touch downstairs. He kind of threw it multiple times. And fellas are keeping track in total punches in the fight. And it goes back to what I've been saying is a solid right hand lands. Frank Belmont just told me that Manny Pacquiao threw 11 rounds. Really needed to show some urgency. He hasn't shown any urgency. Manny trying to attack and land one last thing, and that's it. It's all over. And Broner did absolutely nothing in the 12th round in terms of urgency.
All three in favor of the winner, and still WBA welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Keith. Trunks are good on both sides. Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Again, I would caution you to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Touch them up.
Keith, one-time Thurman, unbeaten at 29-0, 22 wins coming via knockout. We are underway. Round one, scheduled for 12.
Well, you know, you're seeing what you're getting right now. Manny Pacquiao came out and he threw a right hook and he missed it, you know, by a half a mile, but just landed a nice straight left hand on Thurman. And Thurman started pressing, and there he goes. He's starting to cut loose. I think we're going to see a lot of back and forth action here with some good shots landed by both guys in these first few rounds.
Trying to get used to Manny Pacquiao's rhythm.
Ooh. That was a nice right hand, but Pacquiao comes right back.
Most of the trash talk came from Keith Thurman in the weeks leading up to this bout.
And he's been around, and he knows he's going to try to get everything he gets touched with. He's going to try to get it back. Good right hand by Thurman. He looks really confident on Thurman.
Yeah, Thurman's coming out with the power punches early.
Final minute, first round from Las Vegas. Look at the punches landed, 10 by Thurman so far. Pacquiao with 6.
Ooh.
Bit of a smile from Manny Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman!
And let me tell you, that was just a quick punch. And Manny Pacquiao moved in with his legs and his hands and caught Thurman backing up. Thurman thought he could back up quick enough, but he wasn't quick enough to get it out of the reach of that punch.
Yeah, I got to tell you, when Pacquiao starts moving those legs very quickly straight at you, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Because that's it, like that, right there. That's where he does it best. He catches you off guard with his quick feet and hands.
Midway through round 2, scheduled for 12. Pacquiao with a knockdown of Thurman in round 1. Another good right by Pacquiao.
Punches and bunches.
Yeah, and you know, from the other side, if a judge is looking at that, he's going to think that Pacquiao is scoring points on that.
Punches and numbers. My strength is counter punching, the counter punching and accuracy. Professional career that began in January of 1995 when Keith Thurman was 6 years old. Oh, big right by Pacquiao, stunned Thurman.
And that was just a jab. It was a good stiff jab. He's really stepping in hard on that front foot. And that jab's following it and really did stun Thurman for a second. Those two nice body shots from Thurman right there. He's just got to not do that occasionally. He's got to do it most of the round. Good combination by Pacquiao when he comes forward at you. Well, now, look, I mean, he's surprising me right now. I can't believe he's 40 years old and still fighting like this.
Let's check in with Heidi Andro. Heidi.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Freddie, you said that Manny Pacquiao had the killer instinct back, and you loved that he was upset coming into this fight.
Obviously, he's back Manny up on the ropes and actually started to let his hands go. And, you know, he's winning this round, Thurman, right now, even though Manny's never going to stop punching.
Yeah, I haven't been in the first 2 rounds, definitely. I think Thurman needs to really step up a little bit more and throw combinations and then not allow Manny Pacquiao to get back at him.
Landing very clean, so it's up for grabs at this point.
Okay, thanks very much, Marcos. Oh, right by Pacquiao, catches Thurman. All right, thanks very much, Heidi. This is round 5, scheduled for 12 from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Pacquiao had the advantage early over the first couple of rounds.
Good right hand.
Has come on, caught Pacquiao with a right.
But Manny's still threading the needle, coming right up the middle. A little left hand, right uppercut. He did that twice to him. But Thurman's coming right back.
Yeah, Thurman should come back, especially after Manny comes to his body.
It was a nice little move by both guys.
Couple of right jabs by Pacquiao.
looks like it's a total domination by Pacquiao.
Yeah, I mean, Thurman's not even stopping the jab right now. He can't even see the jab. It's too quick.
You know, Keith's nickname is one time. I don't know if he's got one shot that could actually hurt.
Here's a member of Thurman's team. Thurman told us that Ben Getty always told him, don't leave it up to the judges. I'd like to honor Ben.
6 rounds here and try to win this half of the fight. Or else,
right
nice
by
counter.
Thurman. Midway through round 7.
Oh, good right hand left hook by Thurman. And Pacquiao laughs.
And here's a quick right hand and a quick jab, and he's following it. These are the things he's gonna.
Thurman is winning this round. Oh, good right uppercut by Manny. Boy, those punches are real. Oh, and a great right hand by Thurman.
Look at punches landed. Very close. Referee Kenny Bayless telling them to watch their heads.
Kenny Bayless, one of the great referees of all time in Las Vegas. Good left hook by Thurman, as a matter of fact. But, you know, if I'm breaking this up into two parts, I give the first, good count. Oh, both countering each other.
Time winding down here in round 8.
Oh, Thurman coming on good at the end here. This could steal the round for him. Nice right hand by Thurman. He shouldn't be giving up any ground. He should be pressing this fight right now and making Pacquiao back up. Pacquiao will be closer for the counter. But to take a step back, well, there was a nice little step back and a counter, but it fell short.
Thurman knocked down by Pacquiao late in round 1. 1 minute remaining in this 9th round.
See, he took a chance right there, went in there and threw a nice 4 or 5 punch combination and landed him.
Nice combination by Thurman and a right hook.
He landed a right hand and a good hook. Combination set that he's got to get it back and even it up on the judges' scorecards. And that's what he's doing right now.
Most of their recent fights, Pacquiao in 8 of his last 9, Thurman in 5 of his last 6. This is round 10, scheduled for 12. Pacquiao 23%, Thurman at just 14%.
Well, you know, I don't disagree with those numbers because Pacquiao, wherever he goes, he's always flicking out his right hand. At the beginning, he went backwards. There's another headbutt right there as Thurman threw that right uppercut to the belly of Pacquiao. But Pacquiao's got Thurman on the run right now.
Well, I would say Pacquiao has threw more effective punches.
Good left hook right hand by Thurman. Good uppercut by Thurman.
Yeah, the fact that Thurman got hurt in that last round, that's kind of slowed him down in this round.
Oh, good right hand by Thurman.
Yeah, he stepped into it when he threw that right hand.
Yes, he did.
You will see Thurman scoring with a great right hand.
Look at Pacquiao, though. He's such a monster. He just comes right back. He takes whatever you give him.
He's going to try to do it, but whether he's got enough gas in the tank to be able to do it.
Oh, good left hand by Pacquiao.
Down to 25 seconds remaining.
Oh.
Caught him with a right.
In favor of the winner, boxing's pride of the Philippines, the ageless wonder, the one and only current WBA welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao!
In old Manny Pacquiao, your Dennis Ugas looking to shock the world, and we are underway here in Las Vegas. Immediately starting strong with the jab is your Dennis Ugas, but coming in with the lefts, immediately moving forward is Manny Pacquiao. Your Dennis Ugas, fundamentally sound, Cuban bronze medalist in 2008 for Cuba. of Manny Pacquiao to try to take away some of his legs and his speed, because Pacquiao, oh, there's a straight left, and Ugas got popped, but he wasn't in any danger. He was just off balance. Couple of straight lefts that crashed right into the face of Ugas. Manny Pacquiao obviously has the faster hands, and now he's unloading. There's an overhand right that backed up Pacquiao. Ugas with the right hand that caught Pacquiao, but Pacquiao answers with the straight left right on the button. Ugas smiles at him. There's a left to the body, and Pacquiao says, hey, come on, keep him up. Ugas with his jab. Everything with Ugas offensively starts off the jab. Pacquiao uses a variety of different angles. A rumor that was floating around earlier today about there being a bicep injury to Yordenis Ugas. Well, I think that has been put to bed with what we've seen, at least through the first round. Plus, as we're now into the second, looks terrific. He looks totally healthy. And he pops Manny Pacquiao with the jab. High-level boxing ability of Yordenis Ugas. There's a counter right hand for Ugas. Ugas does not seem to be, he's not overwhelmed by the moment. There's a right to the body, backing up Pacquiao. But back comes Manny. Ugas seems to be comfortable in there. There's a straight left for Pacquiao as a minute has elapsed here in the third. There's a right hand that caught the attention of Pacquiao. Ugas is showcasing by a quick combination from Pacquiao. Midway point of the third. Now Pacquiao unloads, but a lot of them are partially blocked from Ugas. Ugas with a counter right hand, but back comes Pacquiao. He drives him to the ropes with a right hand, and now Pacquiao letting his hands go. There's a couple of lefts, and Pacquiao going to the body of Ugas. Back comes Pacquiao, but Ugas counters with the right. Power punches through three. Pacquiao 27 of 89 for a 30% connect percentage. Ugas 17 of 27 for a 63% connect percentage. Pacquiao looking to unload and start to score. There's a left to the body by Pacquiao. Point swing going the way of your opponent with so much on the line. Ugas steps in, they engage close distance, counter right hand by Ugas, but Pacquiao was able to sneak in a left. Pacquiao doesn't seem to have the spring that he has had in the past, but he is still, if you're the judge, what do you favor? Do you favor the volume of punching of Pacquiao, or do you favor the clean, effective counter punching of Yordenis Ugas, along with the fundamentals of him using his jab more than that of Pacquiao? And no doubt, Manny Pacquiao will let his hands go. There's a right hand connecting for Ugas. At this pace, this favors Yordenis Ugas because it is calculated and methodical. This is not the kind of fight that Manny Pacquiao, who likes to engage in firefights. This tempo and pace favors Ugas more than anything, because it's very strategic and deliberate. There's a right hand counter for Ugas. Pacquiao 23 of 168 for a 14% connect percentage. Ugas 32 of 111 for a 29% connect percentage. By using his jab and then letting his counter right hand go and also attacking the body of Pacquiao. High level excitement between two elite welterweights. Double jab for Ugas. Do you favor the aggression, or do you feel the tactical counter-punching, selective mindset of Yordenis Ugas? There's a right to the body, followed by a right upstairs. Ugas doing exactly what Ismael Salas told him. He goes, after this fight, think about potentially running for president of the Philippines. I think he has to declare before the end of the fall. But right now, he has a big task ahead of him and Yordenis Ugas. There's a big right hand, a glancing shot for Ugas. We have 95 seconds left here in the 8th. There's a right hand for Ugas. Ugas is content to counter at the moment. That's that combination go. Big right hand that snapped back the head of Pacquiao. Pacquiao's punches have not stung Ugas to a point. There's a right to the body by Ugas. There's that big right hand on the top. And Ugas taking this fight on 11 days' notice, replacing Errol Spence, who had an eye injury. We wish Errol all the best. There's a left hook connecting for Ugas. And Pacquiao looks to get that right back. When Pacquiao gets hit, no, but he's still an elite welterweight in my estimation. And he's fighting Yordenis Ugas, a man who is fighting, in my opinion. There's a right hand for Ugas. But Ugas is starting to find his groove, without question. There's a right hand for Ugas. Pacquiao steps in with the combination, but back comes Ugas. Now they exchange. They're going toe-to-toe here in Las Vegas, and Ugas immediately to fight fans all over the world. And now that exchange brings the crowd, and you hear the energy from the fans here at T-Mobile Arena against an extremely focused and determined Yordenis Ugas, who is 7 years his junior. There's a counter right hand by Ugas, but what an excellent prize fight between two men who are extremely focused and have had their moments where they've been having some sustained success. Obviously, considerable more punches. He's been aggressive in spurts. There's a left to the body by Pacquiao as he landed. Jab by Pacquiao. There's a jab followed by a straight left for Pacquiao, landed right on the chin of Ugas. Big right hand by Ugas, but back comes Pacquiao. Exchanges, the more tactical, plotting sort of fight is something that, I don't know if it was lulling him to sleep or the Pacquiao of the past 5 to 10 years that have been so emblematic over the course of his 25-year-plus career. There's a straight left by Pacquiao. There's a right hand on the left ear of Pacquiao. As we head down the stretch onto the 12th and final round. But Ugas has been the far more accurate of the two. There's a right hand by Ugas that caught the attention of Pacquiao. There's a big right hand by Ugas as he stepped in beautifully and got a lot of leverage behind it. There's a right hand by Ugas, and now they both tie up. Ugas wants to immediately wrap up with Pacquiao, but he enjoys this. He just pounded his gloves, and you know that is a statement that he's trying to exert and give his all. Welterweight championship affair against Yordenis Ugas. Big right hand by Ugas. Ugas is zeroing in on Pacquiao. Left hook, that wobbled Pacquiao, but Pacquiao ate it, and it's starting to trickle. There's a right to the body by Ugas, but Pacquiao responds with the counter left. Pacquiao is now seeking out and trying to find Yordenis Ugas. A cut underneath the right eye of Pacquiao. What a moment between Manny Pacquiao and Yordenis Ugas. Both men fighting at such a high level. A right hand by Ugas. Ugas fought the fight of his life. Manny Pacquiao still Manny Pacquiao.
Okay, gentlemen, everything on the orange up is going to be good. Bottom of the white letters up is good. You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Barrios told me, this is the biggest fight of my career. This is the grandest stage. And early on, we will know if we get there for Pacquiao. That was the speed. That was the one thing that was missing when I went to his left hand for Manny against a great right hand from Barrios. There's that left from Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, so far it's been the left from Manny Pacquiao.
Know that Pacquiao needs to have this kind of quick start.
Pacquiao split the guard during that sequence. That left hand speed is still there.
But there's a right hand of Mario Barrios trying to establish some.
And it almost seems like he wants Pacquiao to get some sense of confidence for him to come in.
And do something like that. Open up and then land a quick, sharp uppercut. Barrios now coming out to meet Manny Pacquiao in the center of the ring. Wants to establish the fact that he's the champion. Will this be the round after a feeling out round? He starts off with a good jab.
Comes in forward, opens up. So now it's Barrios trying to get the jab going. But again, Pacquiao, you see the old Pacquiao coming in with the flurry, stepping back and getting back on that jab.
That's a quick. What we're seeing early on is that first step offensively is there. What's not really there is the exit strategy for Manny Pacquiao.
Got hit with that right hand.
Yep. Now it's Barrios starting off with the jab, using his height advantage and reach advantage. 6.5 inches taller, 4 inches longer on that reach.
Bob, they've returned in 2023. You've seen a more confident Barrios since 3-0-1 overall, including winning a world title.
Oh, really? He has grown with Bob Santos.
Getting more confident. And that means that Manny Pacquiao will start to open up and get caught by shots like that right.
And he went for the second one. And here it is again. Getting desperate, Manny Pacquiao lunging in.
No, by just one name. That's how you know an athlete has made it. If you're Pelé, if you're Maradona, if you're Cristiano, well, if you hear the name Manny or Pacquiao, you're not thinking Manny Machado.
It's Manny. He's a great
hold
person.
on here.
One of those stiff jabs there from Barrios. It looked like it snapped the head of Pacquiao back during that sequence.
Yeah,
he feels a lot younger because of that.
Yeah, no cramps here in this fight so far for Manny Pacquiao, moving a lot more. Feet movement, the quickness. But again, Barrios not yet throwing a lot of punches like Ugas did against Manny Pacquiao, and that gave Manny problems. And there it is. Every time that Barrios throws punches, he lands. He hurts Pacquiao.
Now, if we're honest, we're all fans of Manny Pacquiao. It's a one-of-one athlete, and the way people love and remember him is also special. These fans came not to support, they believe that he can win ultimately. And you see his hands down a little bit off balance, which is something we're not used to seeing in a Pacquiao fight.
Yeah, no, of course not. But, you know, being smart, Pacquiao, he doesn't want to gas out, leave everything in one round. So, whenever
That's why he looks so, let's just say it, old against Ugas. And that was a much younger version of Pacquiao.
A nice body shot there with the left from Manny Pacquiao to the solar plexus of Mario. Oh, nice jab from Barrios. That was stiff and right in the face of Manny Pacquiao.
And for Pacquiao right now, it's not how many punches or the speed. It's the right punches that you need to throw. Body shots, straight left, jab. Don't go in flurries like you used to, because again, you're leaving yourself exposed.
Barrios a 16-punch connect advantage through the first 6 rounds, and here's Pacquiao darting in.
He's still, you know, his legs are still lively, like right there. So that's a good combination he threw there. It's going to impress the judges. It just impressed me. There's 2 of them. Now Barrios has got to get those back, or else Manny's on top by 2 combinations. So, you know, it's an ebb and flow right now. But look, Manny at 46 years old, it's pretty unbelievable right now. And Barrios, of course, you know, he's going to probably get better in the second half of this fight.
Pacquiao at this age, after this layoff, almost fighting on even terms here with Barrios.
Oh, what a nice right from Barrios, but the answer from Manny Pacquiao. If they Jim Gray, Joe Goosen, and our very own host, Brian Custer, on the call today. Nice straight left from Manny Pacquiao. He's finding spots for his quick shots here. The 36-year-old threw 8 rounds tonight.
I think some of that is Pacquiao. Look, he's a busy politician.
From Barrios.
Sure, and Pacquiao, he's busy in politics, philanthropy. If he's unfocused, if he's not putting in the work, sometimes you get a different Pacquiao. I think that's what we saw in the loss to Jeff Ward in 2017. Look what happened when he came back 2 years later. looked completely different going through Broner and Thurman.
Yeah, listen, Flurries take his time. He does not put the pressure for this older man. So that is the answer. If Barrios was able to pressure and throw a lot more punches like Ugas did, it would be a whole different story. And that Jinky said to Manny Pacquiao, you got what it takes to beat Barrios. Well, guess what? He's proving it tonight.
You do wonder, though, is there a little fool's gold in there? That was
a combination of punches, a flurry. 1, 2, 1, 2, boom. 4, 1, 2, and he's going straight back Mario Barrios. But he looked like this is the younger guy. He's a 46-year-old man. He's moving and doing a lot more than Barrios.
Look, only Pacquiao knows how much is truly left in the tank. But you wonder, is the combination of this crowd and the man enough to lift him to victory?
I think so.
Look, I just saw Barrios had a really good body shot counter, but it's just the numbers are adding up for Manny Pacquiao here in the
of the people, and that's what Manny Pacquiao is known for. The crowd, they love Manny Pacquiao. They know he can't do it, and I'm a believer right now. Are pushing this old man back. It's not there yet.
Look, there's 35 seconds left in this 9th round, and right before Hazard has Manny Pacquiao up 87-84. So Barrios needs all the last 3 rounds just to get a draw. Anybody can defy Father Time. If anybody could say, I could care less what your doubts are, I believe in myself and God is in my corner. It's championship rounds will be crucial here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And what a privilege it is to call Manny Pacquiao's return. 15th fight in this building. And this man knows that the judges have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, definitely. Really close fight, really close rounds. Manny Pacquiao doing exactly what he
needs
to do, but then again, Barrios.
That's the best combination we've seen from Mario Barrios as Pacquiao touches his gloves.
Got his guard open. Barrios has got to take the advantage and let those hands go.
Like that. He spits the guard with the jab. And now what do you do behind it? A left hook, a triple left hook from Mario Barrios.
Simple as that. Manny Pacquiao took a step back, he said something, and he stopped the momentum of Barrios.
That was a short right hook from Manny Pacquiao. Now he's starting to dart in. That's good for him, but it also...
And I'm not seeing any of that with Manny Pacquiao.
Another right hand from Manny Pacquiao. 2-punch combination following up.
This is where he has the position to potentially steal a round. I've loved the work of Barrios up to this point.
Well, see, Barrios, once he has something going for him, he's landing shots, all of a sudden he stops.
There's a nice lead left on the jab from Mario Barrios, and that's what he did. He quieted the crowd just as they were getting going. The first Hall of Famer to come back and do it, or will Mario Barrios send everybody home sad?
Boy, is he.
74-69 power punch land advantage, and there's 75 from Manny Pacquiao. That's straight left. It's going to be about experience. It's going to be about hunger. It's going to be about desire. It's going to be about feeding off the crowd. It's going to be about who wants to win tonight.
I wanted to say Pacquiao looks tired. He looks weary. Every time I think that, he surges back with a 3-punch combination.
Is a majority draw. And of course, in that case, the champion retains his title.